I'm going to record. There we go. Now we're recording.
All right. Yay. Hi, guys. This is our, what are we calling it? Halfway Done Challenger check-in call for our 5 weeks to a healthier you group.
New you. Same day.
Right. So I'll do quickly introduce myself if you guys don't know, because it's kind of funny. You meet each other online and then you see each other face to face, so you feel like you know each other. But I'm Shalise. I live in San Diego. I've got 2 girls, and hopefully you know who I am from the group, but there's a quick hi from me.
And I'm Rania. I'm in Northern Virginia, and I also have 2 kids, a boy and a girl, and yeah, that's it.
And I'm Robin, and I'm in Orange County, California with my 2 boys, and we're excited that you guys joined us tonight. Appreciate that you took the time. Really want to celebrate you guys, and then also just learn a little bit about where you guys are and talk about struggles and help with any struggles that we can help with, and go from there. So we are going to have you guys introduce yourselves. We know we did videos before, but let's talk about maybe tell us your name and then give yourself a rating of your fitness rating 1 to 10 and your nutrition rating 1 to 10. And then tell us what you're struggling, your biggest struggle. And we can talk about all that stuff. So let's start with April.
I'm April, and I live in Marianna, Florida. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We have a tropical storm, so it's kind of messing up. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl, and my son is actually headed to France on a ship. Oh. He's in the Navy, so.
Wow.
Fitness is probably, I would say, a 6. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. And then my nutrition is probably a 4 or 5.
Okay. What would you say is your biggest struggle?
Probably portion control, I would think.
Okay.
What about your biggest success so far?
Learning to run.
Great. Yeah, portion control, that's common. That's mine too.
The struggle's real.
Hashtag.
Definitely real.
I would say, yes, I would say you're not alone. I would say our society and restaurants and kind of to take the blame off of ourselves. It's not a pretty picture what has happened with the food that we consume. I believe that the way that stuff is processed and the additives and all of that stuff make it so that we don't feel full when we should. And so going back to whole food, eating only, single ingredient things and stuff like that is going to help everybody rein that in, what we call like clean eating, eating your fruits and vegetables and less packaged things is really going to help get your body to regulate back to factory settings kind of thing, if you're eating just those things. Because as we all know, you can eat a whole sleeve or 2 of Thin Mints and not feel full because of the stuff that's in there that's not good for us. But we can get full on fruits and vegetables and things like that. Now, it's not as fun to get full on fruits and vegetables as it is on Thin Mints, but we all have goals, right? So while we do believe in balance, and as coaches, our philosophy is about balance, you really have to retrain yourself. And if you haven't already, you may notice that as you're eating cleaner and then you go off plan and eat maybe something less clean, your belly kind of definitely disagrees with you. So
Yes.
Anyway, how are you doing with the containers? Do you feel like the containers are helpful, or?
I like counting the calories better.
Okay. Are you
Getting all your containers in?
It's harder to take the containers with you everywhere you go.
Right.
and we go a lot.
I totally understand. I think that you can, but are you like, if you're counting calories and you're saying you're 1,200 calories a day, are you getting the full variety that the containers are showing you? Like, are you?
I'm trying to.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yes.
then, you know, again, we're about balance. We're about doing what works. And if you can, you know, do more days in containers than not, or more meals per day of containers than not, then that should be helpful as well.
Yeah,
So.
I really think that when people make that switch from the containers to calorie counting, or if you make that switch, you really need to be aware of like what you should be allotted in your containers, like the types of food, because you know it just may not average out in terms of the types of food that your body needs. The calories, they don't always, you know, when you have a higher calorie meal, then you're maybe not getting some of those other nutrients because you just cross them off the calories and you don't have room for that anymore. So just be aware of what you would be allotted, and even if you're eyeballing it in terms of the actual amount of protein.
Really? Sorry, guys. My brother-in-law's calling in.
That's okay. You done.
You can hit mute if you guys need to.
I think I can mute her.
It's not that serious.
Okay. And technically, I mean, I would measure the containers at home and then pour them in other things. Like, I pretty much never took the actual containers with me.
Right.
I don't know if that makes a difference, but like salads, because you can shove a lot of spinach in that green. So I would have like a big salad that I would take with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also you got to make sure you're getting enough food, because a lot of people don't eat all their containers, and then that's going to backfire. You're not going to lose weight if you're not eating enough. So it's kind of a mind
You know,
to it.
I kind of thought that I was eating too much because that scale did not move at all. And then when I stopped eating so much, only because I got sick of eating kale every day, I actually lost 3 pounds. But I think that was more because I was sweating and I stopped doing so much of the modified and actually started doing the regular workout. I don't know.
It could be a combo, and sometimes when you start a new program too, your body gets inflamed and it's getting used to things, and so you might seem like you're a few pounds up on the scale, but you're really not, you know. But you can switch it up from kale. You don't have to just eat kale.
Yeah, it's been sitting in the refrigerator. I've been eating broccoli, and now I went to the store and bought some green beans. So
Yeah, and you can freeze it. Like all your vegetables, if you seem to buy too much of it, that's like a really big thing that I do with my fruits or vegetables. Like before they go bad, put them in a bag and freeze it. And then I just take the kale out and saute it or whatever I'm going to do with it.
okay.
Take it out and throw it in your shake or throw it in however you're going to make it. It still stays really good. And I do that with all my fruit. I don't throw away really much. I just put it in the freezer and use it again, recycle it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spinach, FYI, spinach in your shake, you don't taste it.
Right.
Are you
If you
sure?
have a good blender?
Yes.
If you have a good blender, you can put a whole grain of spinach in, you don't even taste it.
Okay. See, I'm not that bad with spinach. It's just that I stopped eating spinach because, you know, when they had that E. coli with the spinach, that used to be my favorite vegetable. And then I stopped eating it. So now I have to bring myself back into it.
That makes sense.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes the shake look a little bit different, but tastes.
oh, that's great because I have this vanilla that I'm so sick of now. I got a whole bag, and then I'm just finally finishing the other bag I got. So it's like no more vanilla. So when I go order again, I'm gonna do chocolate or the green.
Yeah,
dip.
definitely change it up. There's plenty of flavors too.
Yeah.
And yeah, use like Robin, don't you have some good recipes for vanilla? You put like different extracts in.
Frozen. Well, I put frozen mangoes or frozen
Yes.
peaches. That's kind of my favorite.
Some
Yeah,
people use like a caramel extract.
Caramel extract. Yeah.
I
I'll
found
have to
a
go to the
chocolate
store.
extract at the store.
Oh, so
Coffee.
now I have to go to the store.
Or
Coffee
orange
in there.
extract or creamsicle orange extract.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
get
Thank
creative.
Yeah.
I need to go to Whole Foods.
Okay, so you guys, I really want to, Shalise already said it once, but we are all in this, have screwed up in our heads, again, society, that if we're gaining weight, we need to restrict calories. And you guys, that's why these containers exist. That's why this system is put together. You guys need to eat your containers.
Okay.
I promise you that eating more green containers than or eating all of your green containers is not going to stop you from losing weight.
Okay.
You don't want to add extra blues. You get one blue. You don't want to add extras. You don't want to add extra yellows.
I have to force myself to eat those two.
What?
I have to force myself to eat those two. I gave up carbs. I don't know why. So I'm starting to eat more carbs now because of the container.
Right. And if we really want you, now you guys are in 3 weeks. If you feel like 3 weeks solid, you've done really well, and the system is working for you, stay with it. We can make some tweaks for you as well as you get going, but only if you've really solid done 3 weeks of the container system, where you're eating enough containers, where you're eating the variety. I mean, if every day you have 2 leftover greens, you guys are not eating as per the plan.
And the containers need to be filled with the foods from the list.
Right.
Yeah.
So they can't just be like, ooh, what is this? Well, it fits in the container. I tried it, okay? I know. I can only say this because I've done it all. I'm like, what? I can't have pizza? It fits in the green.
All right. So we kind of have we covered any, okay, how about any other questions about the portions?
Well, I think everybody else has to rate themselves still.
They do, I know, but that's why I want to move on from that.
Got it.
So if we're good to go to Cheryl, how about you tell us, rate your nutrition, your fitness, and your biggest struggle.
Okay, well, my fitness, I'm going to give it about a 5.
Okay.
And my food, the containers, that's about a 2 or a 3. Because as you can see every day, I have not been finishing my containers. So I promise you, at least today, those containers will be empty. So I'm working on it.
Do you feel like you just get too full, or do we need to help you find creative ways to fit more containers in?
See, what it is in the morning, I can eat like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still full by 12 o'clock. And I go with 2 eggs and 2 strips of bacon. So then I said, well, maybe that's too much. So I'll go with a slice of whole wheat toast with the nuts in it and peanut butter and 2 strips of bacon. And then
bacon or turkey bacon?
Yes. Oh, I don't do pork. I only do turkey, fish,
okay.
And
gotta make sure.
So you could saute some kale and eat it with your eggs, maybe. Like throw it your spinach in with your eggs.
Okay.
So get a vegetable in there.
Okay.
So there's a green.
Well, see, I ran out. I got to go buy some more. I was putting the tricolored bell peppers in my eggs too.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's good.
And I ran out. So that kind of threw that off.
And throw a green in your shake.
Okay.
And you could put some more fruit in your shake, depending on what else you need. You could do more tablespoons in your shake.
Okay.
You know, peanut butter.
See, I'm going to try the peanut butter. I bought the powdered peanut butter because I was going to put it with the chocolate. But then somebody told me, one of our friends on here told me that they used it in their vanilla. So I'm going to try that tonight and see if I like it. Because I had to switch from almond milk too, because it was throwing the taste off completely on my shake. I had to force myself to drink the shake with the almond milk.
And remember, sorry, I was just going to say, the more you increase your fitness, your metabolism is going to begin to change, and you're going to feel more hungry. And the more you eat, your metabolism is going to change, and you feel more hungry. So you're almost needing to trick your body right now into, realizing you're doing something different so that you catch on.
Okay.
Do we, coaches, do we know what is powdered peanut butter on the lists?
I don't know.
Sure. I mean, I know peanut butter is a teaspoon, but I don't know if powdered.
Right.
Well, because the powder tell me I can mix it with some water and make it into a paste if.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole natural. I mean, it's supposed to be all natural.
Okay. So I just want to make sure you're doing the appropriate portion of that to make your teaspoon, or because you're
yeah, because I do believe it do say just use a teaspoon on the container itself.
But is a teaspoon equivalent of a teaspoon with the water and everything?
I don't know.
Okay, we're all about balance. It's not, but if you're saying the scale's not moving, I want to make sure you're not accidentally, if a teaspoon of powdered is really equivalent to a tablespoon of regular, once you add the water and all that, then I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying 2 tablespoons of powder with 1 tablespoon of water equals 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
That's
All
right.
21-day fix.
Okay. So you're fine.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So, okay. So just little tweaks, like that's why we want to have these calls, and like why we want you guys' food journals in there and everything, because so that we can help you tweak to add or take away wherever we're struggling with. But again, like the perfect thing is adding kale to your spinach, or to your scrambled eggs, and add it to your shakes and things like that, so that we can help you like dial it in and get it going and get your body doing what it's supposed to be doing based on the system, so that then you can get the balance in your life and figure out those kind of tweaks.
Yeah.
And also be aware, like you said, almond milk didn't settle right with you. Like maybe your body just doesn't like that. You know, sometimes we eat things and then we get inflamed the next day. Like our body doesn't like them. So
yeah, I went back to milk, so I could do my 1% milk. I'll be a happy camper. So yeah.
So tell us one success.
Something
good.
Hey, I fit into a pair of jeans I wasn't able to fit into. So that's a good.
So the scale's not moving, but the inches are. So
yes, and those are my 1 pair of pants that I judge my weight on every time I gain weight. I put them on. If I can't get them up them thighs, I need to lose more weight. But I got them up. So
hey,
yes,
that's awesome. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna get you so that they don't fit. They're gonna be too big.
Yes, I would love that.
Keep going, girl.
Okay.
And who's
Liza.
on the phone? I don't see the name.
It's Liza.
Hi, Liza. Okay, so rate your nutrition on a scale of 1 to 10, your fitness on a scale of 1 to 10, one of your successes and your biggest struggle.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's see. So my fitness, I feel like I'm doing a good job with it. I feel like I'm doing like a 7 or an 8.
Okay.
I've been really looking forward to the workouts, and I really try not to miss it. I think
Took her weights on vacation with her.
yes.
Yeah, girl.
There are people.
Struggle is because we are going to go on vacation and more next month. We just got back from one. So the nutrition plays into it. I feel like that's what I'll struggle with the most, and it's always been like that. I try to do what you guys said and, add kale or spinach into my shakes in the morning to definitely the veggie portion, because that's the biggest one that I struggle with. And what else do I need to tell you that? Sorry, there's a list.
Success.
Oh, the success is just like feeling good about doing all of this and doing something for me, because I've been so focused on my 2 little kids. I feel like I kind of lost myself for a little bit. I used to be so active. So I feel like this is great for me, because now I'm able to kind of get back into it. And I think I shared it before too. I fit into a pair of pants that I haven't worn in years, so that's awesome.
Yay! That's awesome.
Great.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah. And sometimes you just need to switch things around too. Like I used to always have my shake for breakfast. And now lately I've been having it in the afternoon to help curb my sweet craving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do that too, Shalise, because I was feeling like in the afternoon, closer to where I'm not supposed to be eating anything at all, is when I want everything. So I start doing it like maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, drinking my shake, and then I'm good.
Right. And I've seen, I know Robin sometimes has it for dessert.
Okay.
So like you can
Yeah, I made the ice cream. Like, I just blended up really thick yesterday, and we had been out, and it was hot, and it was like 4 o'clock, and I was hungry and wanted something sweet, and just blended it really thick, and it was just like a chocolate ice cream.
Frozen yogurt.
That's what I did today.
It was so good.
That's on the plan for tonight.
Is that Brittany back on? Hey, Brittany.
We can't see or hear Brittany.
She was on before and she had to take a call.
I know, I lost Lori too. We lost Lori. All right. Brittany. Oh, Brittany muted herself.
Oh,
Brittany,
girl?
Hi.
I can't get the video to work, but I'm here.
Sweet. Awesome.
Hi. So we're just going through and we're rating ourselves, like our fitness on 1 to 10, our nutrition 1 to 10, success, and struggle.
I would say that my fitness has probably been average, about a 5. Mostly because this is like the first time that I've ever worked out for more than a day at a time.
It's a success. Good job.
Yeah, it's nice. I notice that I do have a lot more energy throughout the day if I get up and work out in the morning.
Yes.
Than if I don't. I haven't been able to work out this whole weekend because I slashed my leg open with glass. So today getting back at it was difficult, but my nutrition has been pretty good. I have done the whole planning out your week and going grocery shopping on Sunday, and I usually cook on Sunday and Monday. Like, I don't always get it all done in one day. But I found some things that I like, some things that I really hate. So I think overall, I would probably give myself a 5 just overall. My biggest struggle is that I haven't really lost any weight, but I haven't gained any either. So I feel like I'm stuck in a spot. I just need to get over that hump and actually start losing the weight instead of just, I don't know. I'm just kind of stalemate.
What about inches? Can you feel different in your clothes or anything?
Not really my shirts. I can tell, like, in my arms and in my legs, that they're more muscle than they were before. So I'm gaining muscle, and I guess you have to work up the muscles before your body can actually start putting its focus in other places, like getting rid of the calories. So I'm not really super discouraged. I know it's a process, but I would just like to see more progress in the waist area.
Girlfriend, nothing to be discouraged about. You've already worked out so many more days than you have in a row previously. I mean, you're doing awesome. So that stuff's going to come. It's definitely going to come.
Yeah, so like we said earlier, it's just about dialing it in a little bit now and figuring out where you need to make those changes to get it from a 5 to like a 6 and then a 7. And then you'll start to see things keep progressing and they'll keep, going. So definitely keep going.
Yeah, I definitely will. It's changed a lot of my eating habits and not being so lazy. So it's definitely a good thing for me.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Good job, girl. Keep it up. Everybody loses at different rates. Everybody's body holds on differently. I'm the same way. Like, I never lose right away. It takes me a while. In fact, like when I did Turbo Fire, which was a 60-day program, right?
Yeah.
The first 30 days, I was consistent. I followed everything and I gained weight, which now I know that was just my body adjusting. And then after that next 30 days was when I really lost it. But if I would have stopped because I was frustrated because I looked at the stupid scale, it wouldn't have worked. So we have to just remember the pictures, the measurements, all that, and how you feel in your clothes. And I'm saying this from experience. I struggle with this all the time. Like, I get on the scale and then mess up my mind, you know? So just go with how you feel in your clothes. If you have more energy, or like Brittany, you've worked out more than you have in a long time. That's a huge success. Like, that's healthy. That's good for you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Did everybody go? Yeah. So we also want to know what you guys, what you need from us, what you could use from us, how we can help you. That's what we're here for. We want you guys to reach these goals and feel successful. And we want this to be a lifestyle change. We know it's not easy. So we appreciate your honesty too. Well, do you guys have questions?
Well, for me, reading everybody's, daily things, and, that kind of helps me say, okay, well, if they stopped here and they got frustrated, but they kept going, I can do it too. And you, dear Shalise, talking to me every day. Hey, girl, that's what I need. Because I'm telling you, if it wasn't for you guys, I would have been done week 2. I let everything get in my way, especially
all the time
exercising. So, I would have tried to get my eating right, but that exercising, I would have left it alone a long time ago. Yeah. If everybody else can get, sidetracked and get right back into it, I can do it too.
Yes.
So, yes.
Yeah, I love it. And that's the thing with these groups. That's why they're awesome. Because, speaking from experience again, I would fall off before, and then I'd be like, oh, screw it. And then I'd eat bad. And then it'd be a week, and then it'd be a month, and another month. And now if I have a bad meal because I choose to, I get back on. Like, it's okay. So that's great. Thank you for that feedback, Cheryl. Now I'm going to be on you every day. We're like, come on,
good.
Let's do it.
With that, I want you guys to know that it's not over. Like, just because, like, in 2 weeks we said 5 weeks, like, we're not dropping you guys and just like, luck. Like, we in fact are adding new people to this.
I'm on a conference call. I'm so sorry.
Somebody there?
Yeah. Grace just got on.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
That's all right. Glad you're here. No, so Rania, go on. She's going to fill you in a little bit on what's happening with the group, and then we can get to Grace.
Well,
Grace?
we have 2 minutes and we're going to get cut off. So, so we're just going to try. You want to do Grace real quick? And then
Grace, really quick. What we've done,
I'm here.
We've said we've rated our fitness on a scale of 1 to 10, our nutrition on a scale of 1 to 10, a victory that we've had, or a success of some sort, and then our biggest struggle. So go quick. We got a minute.
Okay. I guess overall, like, rating it, my fitness, I've been better in the past where I did it every single day. Truthfully, like, I've been struggling, like, to even do the workouts at all. I've had a lot going on. I think I told you, like, in my personal life, I've had a death last week in the family.
Yeah.
I broke off my engagement, and my daughter graduated from college.
Oh, geez.
So it's been challenging, but I still stuck to my nutrition, except for, like, the day that she graduated, I went to, like, a boat cruise with her boyfriend's family, so I didn't eat the best. You know what I mean? They were celebrating, so I was like, okay. But I ate all other times and stuff. But of course, I couldn't work out. All those days, like, leading up to it, I was, like, getting ready, and then I was gone. I was driving all day, 5 hours one day driving. So my fitness, I'm going to give myself a 3, and that's being kind of generous because knowing what I can do. My nutrition, I'm going to say probably like a 7. I think I fell off a bit this past weekend, but anytime my other meals, I didn't let, like, every meal just be a complete flop. So, but now I'm like, okay, these next 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, I just got to get motivated. Like, my eating's okay. I just really need to work out.
Hey, Grace, we're going to run out of time. Do you guys want to get back on? We will open a link again, and we can get back on and go about 10 more minutes. Do you guys want to do that? Because, Grace, we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get cut off. Go back into our group. We'll have a new link.